Hey guys, Mikas here for another episode of your live electronic music tutorials where I make music in real time, non-stop. There's no edit, I just started right now and I will keep on going until I have really about a 2-minute long track with minimal arrangement, but really what I want to do the most is create. By create I mean I'm gonna compose the bass, put everything together to really create a groove that I can turn into a template that's gonna be on the site wemakedancemusic.com. Wait, did I said wemakedancemusic.com, guys? Yes, it's gonna be templates that's gonna be on the site wemakedancemusic.com for Logic Pro X, Ableton, and FL Studio. So the track you're hearing right now, which I finished after I recorded this episode, of course, is the result of this episode. So I'm thinking Anjunadeep, deep melodic progressive house, or deep melodic house, or deep melodic techno. Not too sure really. Those are kind of all the same. And in dance music, there's this trend of always inventing a new genre, but it's really always kind of the same. So let's call it deep melodic house for today. Anjunadeep-Inspired, kind of 122 BPM. I will use, especially for this episode, kind of external instruments, so it's going to translate better into other DAWs. I know I make most of my thing in Logic Pro X plugins, so it's facilitate the Logic Pro X users, but now I'm going to use Silent, maybe Serum, not too certain. So let's get started, guys, onto this brand new episode, 204. So 303 to watch. And I made actually for the episode 303 a tribute to the TB-303, which came out very, very strong. So you guys have to check back a little bit. Episode 300, very strong episode again, melodic techno. So you have to check back that one before. It's always interesting. If you want to know, If you want to know, I make music for 22 years, guys. I started in early 2000. Actually, 1999 is the first time that I really started making music with computers, so that's a little bit of a while ago. So I loaded 2 instances of Silent One, which is an excellent synth to do this type of music. Excellent synth overall. Don't use it so much because I use more Logic Pro X plugin, but when I use it, I know there's got value to it. So I have an idea of kind of a bass pad, maybe with a pitch bend, something in there. So let's see if I can put it down for you guys. I'm gonna go with the black keys to make a bit of a different sound than usual, more melancholic. G sounds good here. I'm gonna give it a bit more juice here. Open the filter a little bit. So you can do all kinds of trick with this mod wheel. If you have one, that is, because you might be only on your computer. Let's see. This is, something to try on, to try to input something. I'm gonna wait until restart the whole time so I can get a sequence about 4 bars long. Oh, I missed the start, so I restart it again. Not certain of this, but so I have everything but the most important part. Where is it? I think I messed it up, so I will restart again. This is live, this is how it is. G here. So let's... I kind of like this better, really, to be honest. A bit simpler. So you can of course go and to edit this velocity. I think it's here. No, this in here. But here the pitch bend, so if I really want to adapt it to something, do changes, I kind of like the feel of it, so it's nice. I'm gonna go more into the notes here. There was a little something here in the timing. I think it's a bit off. And I think it's awfully loud. I don't know why it's so loud here. So now I think we can do a bit of synthesis onto this patch. I think it's cool. Doesn't blow my mind. I think a little pitch kind of, or maybe just like a filter, like a cutoff. Cutoff A, cutoff B, cutoff A and B. Waveform, I think it would be more inclined to the kind of a sub. Can go very fast. So now I put it to timed. I think 116 would be good. We can hear in the back this little kind of effect if I really push it. If I go backward, it's kind of a backward effect, kind of. So this is a negative LFO. So at the positive, that means it will. I like it like this. This is cool. You can play with the gain a little bit, really push it. But I still want this kind of breeze bass kind of thing. But I want this, still want this little buzz. And then of course you open the filter. That with the pitch shift and this, I mean, it's a good start for sure. So I preloaded an Anjuna pad. For me, it's like the holy grail of anything that I do. Let's get this Anjuna label on it. It's more Anjuna beats, not so much Anjunadeep, but I mean, listen guys. Oops, it's a bit loud, of course. Like the lower kind of atmospheric kind of feel here. Like this little sequence here. Pretty. This actually works well with this little pitch that I have in there. I would do maybe a bit of a variation. Probably invert those two, I think would be cool. Be a bit tricky to do. So just did an inversion. So I mean the notes are the same, however they're in the opposite position. Can I open the filter a little bit? So now I have those two main elements, and and I think I really need something to kind of tie it together. I'm gonna replicate the MIDI of this. Take this here. First thing I will do is probably drop this pitch bend here, because I don't think it's gonna be very useful into, let's say, a pad. Bring this a bit higher. Give me a second, guys, I will make it happen. Drop this a bit higher and create a bit of a little simple chord. Now I'm going to go silent again. I'm going into the pads. So what I want to do now is to kind of tie it together. Actually, I have an idea. So I'm gonna keep this with this intense, because I don't know, Serum tend to crash my computer. So I'm gonna keep this instance there. I'm gonna try to open Serum. It's a bit of a problem with me, is I bought it from this splice thing. Sorry, it doesn't work very well most of the time. Sometimes it does. Oh, okay, let's see. I haven't used that immensely, guys, so please bear with me for a second. I don't even know where to browse. Okay, I believe there's some super cool pads in there, so. Very easy kind of opening pad. Okay. Oh yeah. This is pretty. I think I would probably drop it a whole octave. I think I'm going to copy it, I'm going to save it. I think this is the best so far. I'm going to check a bit further. Could be interesting, not quite spooky place. Not the type of music we're looking for now. Oh, I think we'll get something. So see, it's a little bit in the same tone as this little melody, but it's not quite really. It's kind of merging with it in a nice way. Let's listen to the pad itself. Super simple. I mean, it's very, very kind of basic, but in the mix, very good. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna create a little send bus. I'm gonna drop. So I'm a bit confused here. I'm gonna drop a reverb here, silver reverb, stereo. I'm gonna take my preset grandiose, a very large room kind of thing. I'm gonna send it to it. I'm gonna EQ the result, of course, drop everything kind of under 200-300. A little steeper slope here. So now I just give it a lot of dimension. So I'm gonna replicate what we have, start building. Now the hi-hat is coming out a little bit strong here, so drop it. I think we have some interesting elements already. Great modulation there with this. I mean, this type of music doesn't necessarily have much leads, to be honest with you guys, so I'm not gonna go into a lead. Instead of that, I'm gonna go into an arp. The arp is gonna be in the back. It's gonna be kind of let's see, flow in the back of the track to really give it kind of like an extra bit of dimension. I'm gonna make the chord a little bit more complex. I'm just gonna add another octave at the top. I'm not gonna make it complex. So with this, I can go here. So want it or not, I think a lot of people break their heads into the wall trying to create electronic music. And I mean, this is only the first step. This is not the final kind of the track. I'm putting ideas down. And of course, after that, can refine, clean, make it like into super ideas with a lot of intentions and a lot of groove, you know. But to put it down like this, to have a sound, to be able to generate something in like 10 minutes like that is amazing. I'm gonna go into ARP of this synth. I'm not sure I'm gonna have something extraordinary in there, but I'll give it a try. Just a pad. Where are the ARPs? Oh, they're here. Whoa, that hurt a little bit. Sorry, guys. Definitely not that. We're not going in that direction, that's for sure. Okay guys, I think we'll have to go into Serum again, because I use Serum a lot, so I can, who's making Serum again? Xfer? Is there ARPs in there is the question. Plucked. Sequence kind of ARP, I guess. Splice. There's some Splice bank. There's nothing in there. You buy it from them, they don't even give you a sound bank? Pff, guys, come on. User, so I guess I will do sequence because yeah, maybe it's gonna work. I'll make my life a bit easy, guys. Let's go. But oh, this is kind of cool. Ooh. See, this is those kinds of mistakes that I like, so I'm gonna keep this, leave it like it is because I don't really mind. It's actually very cool. Then I'm gonna take another version of it and I'm gonna continue. So there's some synthesizers that are great because you can just play them and they work. This one is great because there's some really out there stuff. However, if you're not so good with the synthesis, you're not good really with this, it's like, woof. It will take me a couple months to really explore this synth, which I really don't have because I have many other things to do. It's just plain weird. Guys, if you think Serum is awesome, drop a comment below. I still have to find my kind of sound in there. I mean, it's just too easy. You just do this and it's there. And what am I gonna do? Change this? I don't think so. And I think this is for me. I'm gonna copy it, but I think this is too easy. I want to find something a bit more. Holy. I'm sure those have been used in many tracks. Oh, I hear something. That would work. In the background. Really kind of recess in the back. And check the EQ because I have a feeling, see, I kind of heard this There's a lot of lows in there that we don't necessarily want in our track. Let's see if we can mod this a little bit. The filter here. Okay, that doesn't really do anything at all. What about filters are here and globe is here. I guess if we change this, I'm gonna have to solo it. Okay, if I go very low, I kind of sequence it. I mean, I like the kind of like this kind of, I don't know, kind of like perfect little rhythmic sequence. I think I would drop this here. This work here very well. Not this actually, this one. I'm gonna check if there's a lot of artifacts in there. Not really. So let's listen to the bass here, which has a little bit of this, but then with this pad here. So do I have a bit of a control over the filter here? Okay, that could be great. Then what you need in there would probably be a bit of a vocal kind of chop sample thing, which I can probably get in here it is, jingles. That's what I was looking for, guys. Is there vocals in there? Yes, here are vocals. Try to find something in the key. This is very strange. Could work. I mean, it's kind of fun. To be honest, the vocals phrase in Logic, not the best or actual kind of thing. I think I'm gonna go with this. Oh, that's cool though. But we can. Can of course edit as needed. Sorry guys. That's what I wanted. I want to just chop some of it. I think I'm on the wrong part of the editor. I have to be in here to do this. So there's some bits that I really like this. Here, there's another bit I like. Maybe those two bits here, not 100% sure. So this is a difficult part where I try to kind of put something more in the track. See if we sequence them just for fun, the best part. I think it's pretty cool. So those are two kind of similar. So definitely an enhancement to the track. Like not run it all the way through the track, but you know, sometimes. And then of course we can really, I think it would sound great, those vocals, if we first send it to the verb. Probably do a bit of a plugin in there, specialize, remix. What is this remix? Not sure if this is... Oh, this is... Not what I was looking for, guys. I just want like literally a pitch shifter. Nope. It was cool like this. So it doesn't really mean anything, which I think is what's making it cool. Let's look at the time. Still have a bit of time to continue with you guys. So let's just optimize what we have here. Let's bring the pad. Listening to this, I might want to make this evolve, so I will take this completely here and make this evolve into like maybe a simpler sequence, like this sequence here. Drop the complications that I have here. Oh, it's not even quantized, so I'll quantize it now. And just maybe try to hit just a simple sequence like this. Try to settle it in the back, maybe in the lower kind of. put on the secondary ruler. We have 30 seconds of a 2-minute track, so we're definitely gonna bring it up to 2 minutes. Drop this. So I think we definitely have enough element to start arranging, and when I arrange a track personally, I tend to add, remove, change, modulate, change the sound, make it fit. That's why I kept this. I wanted to have like a bit more of like a background melody that I think will work with this track. This is cool too, but not in all parts, so I would let's start a bit of the intro of the track, of course. I don't think I will start with this, it's a bit intense. I will start it in with a single tone here, so I'm going to cut this here. Get it to repeat a couple times. Because it's a template, of course, I'm not gonna make a full-on DJ intro. I think after this little part here, I'm gonna bring a little bit of the vocal. And I think the pad could come in a little bit later, like here. Definitely had quite like kind of a vocally kind of human element to the track that really works. What I'm gonna do too, which I always do, guys, I've always put a lot of automations in my track to create some movement. This is essential. If you don't use automation, you're missing on a world of music and arrangement. So let's play with the. So I just wanted to record it, so now it's going to be recorded here. I'm going to pull this here. I like to have the track zoom on. So I can go pick up my parameter here. My parameter is going to be the cutoff. So I can even start it a bit lower if I really want to start slow and mellow. I could also automate things like the LFO send that I did at first part of the session. So I'll do this, and then just before this hits, I'm gonna open it a lot and then close it right back. To have a bit of a push, not so much, not so heavy, but enough. Was not supposed to close that early, so just when it hits. Cool. I definitely like the start of this. I don't think I'll bring in any keys soon. I'm gonna kind of tease the fact that we have something great coming. People should anticipate great music that's just around the corner. Maybe a little dab of... No, not quite, I think. Here, I'm definitely gonna bring this back. Automation that I did earlier that I think will work here too. Alright guys, so this is gonna be it for episode 304 of your live electronic music tutorials. I hope you guys enjoy. I really like doing those for you guys. I'm not gonna stop until I hit 1,000, so you have to smash the like button so I keep on going until 1,000. Of course the template is gonna be on our site, wemakedancemusic.com, and until next time, with the sound.